Hello, it's me. I thought about us for a long, long time. Sometimes I think too much, but men, I'm singing it wrong. All right. It's the problem when you do a sing-along, you can't put your own words in. It's Laura T at Dream Deals 123 on eBay, and I'm the Silver Owl Thrifter. What am I doing? I'm singing a little song. Hope you're all doing very well. I am doing well. Chelsea is barking like crazy. I'm not letting her downstairs with me because she hurt her knee on the stairs a couple of weeks ago, and it seems to be healing up, but I just don't want to aggravate it. So she's up there barking away. Sorry about that. Well, let's talk eBay. I made $71 overnight. And let's break it down and see what's profit. But first, I think I have to analyze and explain a few things, especially if you're new here. And, like as I go on, you're going to see I have very bad margins today. Not horrible, but I like to get about 50%. And my average sales price is very low. Now, why? If I'm supposed to be this experienced reseller who knows what she's doing. She's trying to teach people on YouTube, and you might watch and you'd be like, well, I don't want to listen to her. She's not making any money. Well, here's why I'm not making much money. Because we're about 3-4 months ago, I had 2,300 listings, and I was making between $500 and $1,000 net per week. Now I have 292 listings because of all the downsizing, and I realized that a lot of the stuff that, even though I had a lot of items listed, many of them were items I bought years ago that had been sitting for years, especially a lot of the hard goods. And I decided to just give a lot of those to Goodwill or sell on Facebook Marketplace or give to my consignment shop. I just took them all over there last week. And one of the reasons I'm going to stop doing hard goods is because it takes many boxes and things to, I go off on these tangents. The point I'm trying to make, I'm simplifying a lot, and I have not been buying any new items. And if you remember, when I was buying items, a lot of times I would be like, oh, I just bought this. All the good stuff sells. And all the goods, I haven't added anything to my store for a couple of months, really, except a few things I had laying around the house. But I haven't actively gone out and looked for something good to put in my store. So everything that I'm selling is like kind of the bottom of the barrel of stuff, although it is good stuff. I thought I've got Duluth Trading Company and Barbizon. But the really good stuff has sold for high prices. Now, this is stuff that is, not as good, but it is selling. And so the longer I do this without adding new inventory, except like seasonal stuff. Some of the seasonal stuff that wasn't selling is now selling. Like I sold a couple of pajamas, as you'll see today, and that's very seasonal going into winter. But I still didn't get much money for them because I'm trying to move stuff too. So if somebody makes me an offer, I basically can make my money back on what looks to be maybe not the greatest purchase because it's such the margins are bad or something. So I just wanted to explain that. As soon as I start sourcing again, and I'm going to do it in a completely different way, I'm going to try to get stuff that has really good sell-through rate and real good sales price, but mostly sell-through rate I'm going to focus on. Like if I can make $5 or $10 on something, but it has a really good sell-through rate and it can move, I'd rather do that than have something big and bulky and long tail or something like that, and be very picky on what I pick. I'm going to try. I think it's going to be hard because it's hard to, like especially if you go and you can't find very much that has 100% sell-through rate. You want to do something, so you're like, well, really, if it's got like thousands of items sold and it's got 50%, you can get in there. You figure out what they're buying you know, what's the price point and what sizes and stuff. You know, you can, sometimes something will say, like, it looks like on the whole it has a 50% sell-through rate, but there's a little part of that, like the extra large size, it has a 100% sell-through rate, so you look for that. So that's why my sales are kind of slow. I do have 292 listings now. I'm still making sales every day, but I think that's because I'm taking very low offers. I have a 40% off sale going, so whatever prices are here, I started it at 40% higher. That's what I thought was the right price. So, but they weren't selling. They're not selling. So let's see. Okay, let's talk about what we got here. There's old Chelsea. Sorry again, not very organized. Print labels and ship. Had the stove repair guy here just now, and I'm very glad he said it is under warranty, so that's good. When I talked to him on the phone, he goes, oh, that sounds like a blah, blah, blah. I don't think that's under warranty. I'm like, well, we got to get it fixed. Warranty or no, but that's good. Okay, where's the rest of this? All right, well, there's pants with this that must have fallen out somewhere. But this is Erica Taylor Women's Intimate Red Plaid Pajama Set 3X, 100% cotton, soft and comfy. And it comes with pants. And, you know, 3X plaid, comfy pajamas. These sold for $12 and $7 shipping for a total of $19. I paid $5 for these, and I made $6. But again, I thought I was going to get like 30 or something, right? Duluth Trading Company Henley shirt, men's extra large, gray long sleeve, cotton, outdoor cotton. Cotton twice. I think Duluth Trading Company sells good, but they don't make too much money. Long sleeve, sold for $8 and $6 shipping. I paid $1, I made $5. Oopsie. Sorry, Bible, sorry. Okay. Very precarious things happening here. This, I had a lot of interest in this. Again, just finally took it off. Got an offer and sold it. It's Barbizon. This is vintage. Vintage Barbizon nightgown, women's small floral blue embroidered lace. A lot of interest. Didn't want to pay too much. So a $10 and $6 shipping. I paid $3. They paid $16. I made $7 on that. And this is Old Navy. Again, the brand isn't something, well, Old Navy does have some good stuff. Old Navy Intimates, pair of nice pajamas. Old Navy red, white flannel pajamas set, medium women's. And this sold for $14 and $8 shipping, for a total of $22. I paid $3 and made $11. So that was like my best sale. So I made $71 gross and $29 net. That's what I'm talking about. You know, I'm not, got to get those numbers. It's going to get better. It's going to get better. Watch me grow, I hope. Let's learn together. All right, so I made $33,146 gross. So as you can see, if you're new here, most of this money was made in the first like 9 months of this year, and 16,539, net. And I have 292 listings. I had about 2,292 when I was making, so that was like 10 times as much. And yeah, but I wasn't making 10 times as much money. That would have been too, yeah. So anyways, because a lot of the items I had were things I bought a long time ago and weren't that great. So I've really simplified everything. I'll show you, I'll make a special video about my new inventory system, and it's just made life so much easier. Even though we're really busy showing the house and stuff like that, I feel like I have, since we've cleaned and decluttered and simplified everything, my life is just like, I have free time. I'm like kind of wandering around like, well, should I go and read a book? I've started stretching more. I've really improved my Pete Egoscue Pain Free is a book I read, and he's got really great exercises in there for getting you back in alignment. And honestly, I can really feel it now that I'm doing it the right way. Instead of putting in 10 or 15 minutes, I'm putting in about 30, and that's helping. So that's good, and I gotta always make time for that. I should do that twice a day, probably. Okay, well, let's see. Have a showing today, had a showing yesterday. Showing. So it's good. Weather's been nice. The leaves are falling. Everything looks beautiful. The sun is up. The sky is blue. It's beautiful, and so are you, dear Prudence. I've been spending a lot more time actually, practicing my guitar and singing and getting so that I can actually play a whole song on the guitar. Maybe I'll make a video of that. I've been working on Janis Ian's At 17 and Carly Simon, Anticipation, and Neil Young, Heart of Gold. I pick my songs because I like them and because I can play the chords. And some of the songs, it's like they have good chords, easy chords, and then they'll throw in just an impossible chord. I don't know how many people have 6 or 7 fingers or something to reach these chords. How do you do it? And I still don't know what some of the stuff is. Like, I don't know how to use a capo. Capos don't make sense to me. So anyways, put in the comments below, what the heck do you do with a capo? Because I don't know how to match. Anyways, this is way off topic. So been doing that, and that's about it. Well, my storage situation looks like it's heading towards where it was. So I better say goodbye now, and I'll see you in the next one.